thing. That's why you hear nothing. I was muted. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I'm not back. I'm here, finally. Shit, is that 15 minutes late? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. My bit rate looks like it's really low. I don't know if I can change that right now, but hopefully things are good enough. We'll see. It says my stream is good right now, so we'll hold on to hope for this. It started out poor and now it's good, so I don't know. We may just get back up to some sort of excellent quality here, because that's what I'm aiming for. But all right, let me catch up on these because I've been way distracted and trying to figure out this stuff and not reading any of these chats. Okay. Bloody computers. Hell yes. Oh my god. They are such a pain. Well, figuring them out. I'm a pain. I don't know why I'm wearing these headphones, honestly. I don't need them. There's no sound coming out of my computer that I need to be listening to. I just need to read the chat. Yeah, computers. Am I right? Thank you to everybody who's wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. It's nice. It's nice to not have an entire ball of stress for today, just to kind of chill a little bit. That's what this goal was. I literally came up with. I was like, yesterday. I was like, I should do something, and then I was like, well, I could make a video really quick on my phone, or I could stream, and I was like, or I could just do both. And so I did both. And then when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I'm doing kind of a lot of things today. But thankfully I got the video knocked out and up, and I think I did okay. It's a little bit hard just trying to talk all at once in one long take on your phone in the middle of nowhere, but I think it turned out all right. It's worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. Everyone's saying I'm not stupid. You guys do not know me well enough. How close do I live to that hiking trail? Okay, I drove like an hour and a half to get there. It's kind of funky. Let's just say Seattle's here. I live here, and then like the mountains are on like this side of Seattle, and then like the Puget Sound and the ocean is on this side. So I drove down because I live north of Seattle. I drove down and then toward the mountains, because you kind of have to use the major freeways, and so it was like 45 minutes for each little angle. But it was nice. Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't busy because I left like way early in the morning. I got up at 4, which is ridiculous, and I will probably be suffering from that decision pretty soon. But we'll see. I'm doing okay right now. Oh. YouTube just keeps sending me all these warnings about my bitrate being like super low. Okay. I have my like settings to like turned up to like in the thousands of bit rates. It should be fine. Is it just my computer that's like really dropping the ball right now or something? Why are there 18 events of Google Chrome running? What in the world? This is a Chrome problem. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I didn't really advertise this live stream to be anything specific, but we can turn it into a Q&A or anything. We can do whatever we want. I like when I stream like on Twitch and stuff, I usually play like a lot of games and stuff and that kind of thing. But it feels weird to do that on YouTube, like side by side with my YouTube, like my atheist YouTube content. So I kind of separate it onto 2 different platforms. So I don't know. I'm probably not going to play a game, but we can just hang out, I guess, and do whatever for a while until I get tired or have to eat food or something. Alrighty. Elijah Page says, you live in the largest city within a 2-hour drive. Wow. Total population under 25K. Wild. Dude, honestly, if I lived in the mountains, I would be pretty happy. Like where I drove to today, it's close by to a town that would actually be pretty nice to live in. It's maybe like half an hour drive from where I was hiking today to where the town was. I drove past the town today. I think it has more people than where you live by a little bit, and it's like expensive because it's right on that like, you know, east-west freeway that goes straight into Seattle. So that place is filling up with people who are getting jobs in Seattle or working like remote or something. But it's like surrounded by mountains and it's really pretty. So I don't know, maybe someday I'll be rich and famous and I can move there. Oh, thank you, Spooky Bed Hair. That's a good name. Thank you for critiquing my video and sound, or reviewing, double checking them for me. That's helpful. I need some water. I'm gonna mute for a sec. Someone said it's your 21st. No, it's not my 21st. It's my 24th. So, I mean, they both, first and fourth both start with F. So, I don't know. 24 today. Yeah. My 21st birthday wasn't too long ago, although it does feel farther away now than it used to. Yes, I'm 24 today, as of like 8 o'clock in the morning. Didn't realize you had a gaming channel too. Yeah, kind of. I mean, yes, yeah, it's a gaming channel. I play games. Yeah, it's on Twitch. The same handle as all my socials, just twitch.tv/atheistjake. And I stream at least once a week. Sundays is usually when I'm most free. You know, you got work and during all the weekdays, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday is kind of my day for like catching up on chores and stuff and things around the house and making progress in life towards adulthood. And then Sunday it's like, yeah, whatever, let's just hang out, let's play games. And so I play games usually like with my brother who lives across the country. That's one way we kind of stay in touch, and I have other friends online and on Discord that I've met, and some of them I've known for years, and so we just play games and stuff. But yeah, if you wanted to check it out, and I could always, if you guys want to like message me too and ask for my Discord info, I'm sure we could play games too. I don't know what kind of games you guys play, but I play kind of the spread, mostly like PC games though, because those are easy to stream. I haven't figured out how to like stream Switch games or Xbox games or anything like that, so I don't know. What's my favorite game? My favorite game is fluctuating. It was Valorant for a while. I like shooter kind of games, or at least first person games. I think the best. But lately it's been that ghost hunting game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Phasmophobia. That one's been fun. It's definitely more fun with friends. Like Valorant is a good game to play by yourself. You can dumpster casuals. Is that what they say? And then when I get friends who want to play with me, we usually play Phasmo because it's pretty fun. It's not like super fast paced. How's it going? D the Humanist. What's up? I like your name because it's like really similar to mine. I think like everybody should have channel names that are just like first name and then title, like what your job is on YouTube. It's great. Elijah, you like Grounded, Minecraft? Minecraft is good. I play Minecraft kind of like off and on for years. I still have it installed. Farm Simulator, Evil Genius 2, City Skylines. Oh man, I've only really heard of Minecraft, honestly. Farming Simulator, obviously, yeah, I've seen some playthroughs of that, but I don't own it. But that's pretty cool. Are those like mostly like chill games, kind of? Like, I'm trying to figure out what they all have in common. Hey, Purple Rhymes with Orange says, greetings, sentient beings. Wouldn't we have to demonstrate that everyone else is conscious or something? Isn't that the annoying thing that everybody brings up and then everybody gets mad at them for bringing up? I'm sorry. That means I shouldn't have brought it up, right? The solipsism problem? Anyway, it's fine. I'm sentient because your brain is telling you that I'm sentient, obviously. Oh, hell yeah. D the human. We got to do that. That's, can't go wrong with that, okay? That is very accurate. Yeah. Not grounded. Okay. So kind of like chill strategy games, but not grounded. I should look up grounded. Action survival. That sounds kind of fun. Just dropped by to say happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've never done this before. Usually my birthdays are chill and I'm like doing nothing. So it's, I don't know. It's cool. Why am I so small on this screen? I should be like up higher or like, come on, let me fix this. Here we go. Can I make this bigger? Oh no, I'm stretching it. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna sit up a little higher and I'm gonna like turn my chair so I'm this way. Okay, hold on, I gotta move my armrest. We are very professional here over on the Jake the Atheist YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Is this isn't even that much better any? Oh man, I'm so short. Okay, hold on, I can fix this. Okay, keep on chatting. Don't worry about, nope, going the wrong way. Oh, okay, we're going up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Whoop. Are we good? Hell yeah. Okay, I think this is better. Nice. Alrighty. Where did I leave off? I'm trying to stay up to date with all this stuff. It's a universal greeting, and if it doesn't apply to you, just ignore it. Okay, sure. Gotcha. Yep. That makes sense. Do you like League of Legends? I play that off and on as well, kind of like Minecraft. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about that game every time I play it. I don't know if I'm that good, but like, I don't know. I think that's one of the games that's more fun if you play with other people, and like when you play by yourself, you just kind of get wrecked and salty. Okay, so Elijah, you're talking about Grounded again, right? Think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but dark and terrifying. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I will look that up. Is that on Steam or something, or where is that? Haven't figured out how to stuff a cake into the router. Well, that's pretty easy to stick a cake into your router, but having the router like send the cake somewhere else, that is like that. Yeah, we still got to figure that out. Yeah, definitely. But that would be very useful. Hey Chase, how's it going? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, we should play some games soon. I don't know what you're playing nowadays. I forgot. It's been a while since we've talked. Hit me up on Instagram and we can figure out. I talked like just a couple minutes ago about what I was playing. But yeah, not so much Overwatch anymore, especially with the Activision lawsuit, because that's, oh man. I literally used to hold like some shares of Activision stock, and I sold those a couple months ago, so we're good. But I checked their like prices and they have just like tanked hard. So yeah, I'm glad I got out of that for as far as Activision. Hey MathPeg, welcome to my very janky stream that YouTube does not like. They are sending me warning after warning, but as long as people can hear what I'm saying, and I mean that's all we need, right? We're good. I'm guessing like if it's all like grainy or something or blocky looking, maybe that's a good thing. You know, I was just climbing around in the middle of the woods on the side of a mountain today, so you don't want to be looking at my sweaty man face. No Smurf suit. No, I don't have a Smurf suit. I have a cat sitting next to me, but that's not the same. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a Steam game. Gotcha. I have Steam. I have lots of games on Steam, but I don't have that one. Gotcha. Yeah, taking a relaxing day. Nearly the same birthday as me, MathPig? Is your birthday close to mine? Let me know. I'm confused. I'm trying to understand. Where did I go hiking today? Well, I went to, it's a trail called Talipus Lake. But I didn't go to the lake. I started going up the trail, and then there was like this big pile of rocks, like right off to the side, and there wasn't like vegetation or stuff growing on it, so I wasn't worried about like leaving the trail and like damaging the environment or anything like that. So I was like, rocks, really big pile, I'm gonna go up there and like get a really good view. And so I climbed up there, and that's where I filmed the video, like off the side of the trail, which is kind of nice because nobody was around. But then I kind of went down, and then I went up to the lake for like a little bit, and then I came back. But I think I spent more time sitting on top of that like weird rock pile than I did actually at the lake that I was hiking up to. I'm not going to send you my stream key, MathPig. That is like the #1 rule, right? All right, Elijah. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, send me, reach out to me again, and we can figure something out. Yeah, if we want to play some games or something, if you got Discord, that we can make that happen. I'm always down to play games with new people. Play new games with new people. Oh, nice. Ladies and gentlemen, MathPig's birthday is August 1st. Wish him a happy birthday if you haven't. Or wait a couple, like 11 and something months to tell him birthday next year. Happy birthday next year. I don't know. My chat is super delayed. Yeah, I have it on low latency, and I'm guessing it has something to do with the way YouTube is not appreciating my bitrate right now. It's probably my computer's fault. A lot of August babies here. Yep. Do I have any tattoos? Okay, that's a good question. I do have 2. 1? It's 2. Yeah, they're separated right here on my arm. Can you see them? Okay, can you read this? It's hard to read. It says, dream as if you'll live forever and live as if you'll die tomorrow. It's like, I don't know. It's a little cheesy, but I got it written in like movie script font, because it was a quote that my brother really liked, my younger brother. And then this is just the outline of a coffin, and it's kind of a reminder to think about mortality and that kind of thing. A little bit of a stoic kind of tattoo. I don't know, pretty simple stuff. I'm thinking about getting more though, including my logo, if I like my logo enough, which I don't know, we can get to that. I guess sometime soon I'll reveal my logo, right? I'm supposed to do that on the stream. Let me try and catch up to these. Hippo Barf Day, Jaytheist. Hey, that's not a bad, that kind of works. Jaytheist, I like that. Also, Hippo Barf Day is kind of, that's cool. I mean, it's weird and a little bit gross, but it's funny. So many bored parents in the winter. Yeah, I know, right? Like these Christmas kids coming out here. August birthdays are the best though, in my opinion. I really like having a summer birthday. Like, it feels like you're getting robbed if you have a birthday like in the wintertime, like too close to Christmas. Because like you gotta spread out like your gifts as a kid. I had a friend from elementary school whose birthday was on July 25th. So he was like exactly 6 months away from Christmas. And I was like, my birthday was literally like, you know, a week and a half after him. But I was still like kind of jealous because I was like, oh, you only have to wait the exact same amount of time before you get your gifts. But I guess I'm close enough that I kind of had that benefit too. Oh, thank you for appreciating my video. I don't know. It helps me to kind of. I mean, I explained in the video why I did that. Why I record on my phone and do it all one take in the middle of the woods. It's just getting something out there, you know. I overcomplicate things, and I think it helps to get past that a little bit every once in a while. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes. I do have a logo now. Yes. Yep. Low latency is about 20 to 30 seconds. Gotcha. That's interesting. Yeah, I was thinking about trying ultra low latency, but I didn't want to like push it too far. I just don't have enough experience streaming on YouTube. Like all this stuff is still kind of confusing. I left Christianity last year and recently got a death themed tattoo. Actually, nice. Those are pretty cool. I like mine. Okay. No, I'm not gonna get another. There is another tattoo, the design that I'm thinking of getting. I don't know if you can see on stream. Can you see this very well on my wrist here? There's like a zigzag shaped scar on my wrist, and that's from surgery where I had a plate put in because I broke my wrist working at an ice rink doing dumb things wearing ice skates. Yeah, I was kind of stupid, but it's got a cool scar, and I think I can turn it into like some kind of cool like winding snake design or something. Maybe like a dragon. I don't know. I think a snake might work better, but I'm still kind of coming up with ideas. You won't go to heaven if you have tattoos. I don't think you're going to heaven either way. Well, I don't know. Is there heaven? Come on. This is the real questions. We know that there are tattoos, but now we need to figure out whether or not there's heaven. Okay. And after that, then we can establish the rules. There are 2 tombstones that say good night and sleep tight. That's kind of cool. Are they like on each arm or wrist or something, or are they like next to each other? I've seen like on TikTok, sometimes it'll recommend me these like friend tattoos or like couple tattoos. I don't know, where they're like slightly different designs in the same like style, and they're kind of, some of them are cute and some of them are like kind of funny. June 25th is exactly 6 months. Actually, yeah. What the hell? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's exactly 6 months. Well, why was I thinking that was like, oh, it's the Christmas in July thing. That's why, because my friend's birthday was on the 25th of July, and so it was Christmas in July, even though that's not 6 months away from Christmas. Okay, that's where it came from. Yeah, that's not exactly midway through the year from Christmas, though. That makes sense. Thank you for the correction. December and January birthdays suck. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, on the one hand, you can like shop for multiple gifts and then just kind of split them between holidays, but also like you might end up just buying less for them. So I can see that. But it's not about the gifts, right? It's about the thought that counts. Huh. That's interesting. So your siblings are pretty close together as far as like birthdays, because mine are pretty similar too. I'm August 4th, and then my oldest brother was born at the end of August, and then my younger brother was born in the beginning of September. So we were all kind of like within this month and a half spread, which was kind of nice. But you know, once you get like a bunch of kids, then it's kind of a pain if they all have birthdays in the same window. Okay, cool. You got your tattoos on each ankle. That's a good place. I've heard that's painful. Although honestly, anywhere is painful. I don't know. I've heard like 5 different locations on the body, which is like the most painful to get a tattoo. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Is it wrong I got my daughter to stand on a 2nd century Catholic crypt and roar yesterday? Nope, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Have you heard of the Unalome symbol? Is that how you say it? Unalome? I'm gonna look that up. I was thinking of getting that. It's the symbol for the Enlightenment journey. It looks like it's... Okay. I kind of recognize it. I like that style. That is pretty cool. That like line, that works really well. You can put that in a bunch of cool places. Yeah. There was, what is it? There's like this website that like sells these tattoos that are temporary, but they last like a couple of weeks, and they look almost like real tattoos. And they have one that's kind of got a snake design that I like, and I'm thinking about buying one to put on. And it's got like these cool like designs and like twisty lines behind the snake. So I don't know, looking up the design, it kind of reminded me of what I was thinking about ordering. So I don't know. Maybe you could do that, because I think you can upload like custom designs too, and then get like a temporary tattoo of that. Try it out for a little bit, and then, you know, put it in a couple different spots and figure out exactly where you want it. I don't know. I'm not a tattoo expert. I just have some. Have I met Spooky Bedhair? He's granddad to the cool people. I don't think so. No, I think this is my first time meeting him in chat, which it's nice to meet you. But yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we've talked too much. Maybe we've kind of, you know, passed each other briefly on Twitter. I say passed like it's on the freeway or something, but I don't know. You know, sometimes where it's like somebody will like your tweet or something, and then you'll be like, okay, cool, hey, well, thanks for liking my tweet, and then it's just, that's kind of it. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm totally happy to get to know more people. Okie dokie. My best friend in school had her birthday 2 days before Christmas, and although she never complained, one year I bought her 2 gifts and specifically wrapped her birthday gift in birthday paper to differentiate it. That's very thoughtful, especially 2 days before Christmas. Like, you have to put in the effort for that. That's a nice thing to do. Good job. I have only one tattoo, and for all the buildup, it wasn't anywhere near as painful as people led me to believe. Like on the outside of your wrist, maybe, like here, or top of my forearm. What's the top of my arm? Is that like this part? This part here? Or like this part? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's cool. Jake, did you know that being atheist makes you religious? Lol. Yeah, me too. Lol. I mean, if by religious you mean not religious, because sure. Yeah, I get that. That's a joke, though. Okay, I appreciate that. Last a week sounds interesting. Heavily. Oh yeah, for the tattoos. Oh, let me think. Okay, I have it on my phone. What's the website? This is not a sponsorship. Okay, do I need to clarify that? I don't know. It's called Inkbox. I saw like one ad on Instagram, and I like just looked them up right away. So yeah, social media basically controls my life at this point. Oh no. Damn, I saved the tab for the little snake design that I wanted, and now it says it doesn't exist. But yeah, if you go on and check out inkbox.com, not a sponsor. Yeah, it looks like you can pick from like a couple thousand different like tattoo designs, just like everything. And I think you can upload your own stuff too. That's probably more expensive, but yeah, check it out. I've never tried it. I have no idea what I'm recommending. Okay, so be careful. She was over the moon when I went to her house on her birthday and gave her 2 different gifts, not just a combined one. She also said no one had given her a gift and visited her on her actual birthday. Aw, that's really nice of you. Am I trying to rival Seth Andrews' voice with the sultriness? Absolutely not. I have that thing where you hear your own voice and you're like, what is this? You know? And I feel like it's only been recently that my voice has like even started to like feel deeper to me. Like it like sounds the same, and it sounded the same for years, but like, I don't know. I feel like the more I talk, the lower it gets, just because like talking up higher kind of strains my vocal cords more than talking like in a more relaxed and a little bit lower tone. But yeah, I don't feel like I have like that radio announcer voice, you know, like, or like a movie trailer guy who's like, in a world. Okay, that actually sounded okay. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Seth Andrews has like probably the best voice, and then right after that, Pasta Mike. If you don't know who he is, check out his channel, Normalizing Atheism. He's got a really good voice. I've gotten compliments on my voice, and I don't know. I don't see it. So it's okay. I appreciate it, but I don't know. You have to do a lot more convincing than that. Okay. Stop fighting with your Abrahamic father. Socialism and modern science is just the offspring of the Vatican. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Michaela says, how did you start telling family and friends you were atheist? Did you lie or just not talk about it at first? I when I was like deconverting and questioning, I don't think I really talked to them all that much, just because like my experience, growing up, it never we never really talked about those kind of subjects super deeply. Like there wasn't a whole lot of like deep discussions going on in our house. It was just kind of like, this is the way things were, and like all the all the explanations were kind of left to when we were in church and like listening to a pastor and that kind of thing. We did a lot of Bible reading, but it's as far as like how my parents came to become Christians and why they believe, that kind of thing, I still don't know to this day why they became Christians in the first place, because they weren't really Christians until like they were starting to have kids. And so I've always been curious about like what kind of caused them to get into Christianity more seriously. I don't think my dad was a believer before we came along. I think my mom was like somewhat Catholic. My grandma's Catholic, so she was probably like roughly in the same vein of that, and then kind of turned more into like evangelical Christianity. But yeah, maybe I don't know. I'll definitely ask them about that someday. Why they believe, if they're willing to talk about it. Hey, if they want to make a video out of it too, I'll take it. Okay, I really need to catch up here. I'm gonna skim, and I'm gonna keep my answers short because I go off on tangents way too much. Okay. An ism is a religion, even atheism. Okay. Is a prism a religion? The little crystal triangle that makes rainbows? Is that a religion? Because that's pretty cool. I'd join that religion. Religion is based on good and bad. Human society extends that faulty thought. Religion is based on good and bad. Human society extends. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to mull over that and get the intent across to my own brain. If you want to reword it, go ahead. But I got to skip on really quick. I'm now one full page behind. When you put your flat palm on the desk, you see the top of your arm. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. My tattoo is halfway between wrist and elbow. That's nice. Cool place for it. Oh shucks, I'm just someone in the side chats. A lot of side chats. Oh yeah, like on Twitter. Are you pretty active on Twitter? What platforms are you pretty active on? I like Twitter for like group discussions. I feel like I post certain questions there, and things that I want input from people, and I will like and retweet other people's stuff. And I don't follow too many people just because it can kind of get overwhelming. But I like Instagram a lot too for like one-on-one messaging if people have questions and stuff for me, and that feels like it's a lot more personal, and I just like it because I'm one of the young'uns. I like into Instagram. I'm not young anymore though. I'm 24. I'm so old, guys. I'm like gonna die tomorrow. If solipsism were true, I'd be surrounded by better looking people. Okay, that's a convincing argument. Wait, are you talking about me? Do I not? Oh, okay. Thank you for including me in your disproof of solipsism. I appreciate that. It's well deserved, especially after my traipsing around in the woods today. Nice. MathPig says, I have a tattoo on my back right shoulder blade. It's a representation of how I felt at the time. Skeleton upper half, demon crawling out through my ripped flesh. Wow. That's kind of badass. Found it, will bookmark it for later. Yeah, that's what I did too. I saved it on my Chrome. So I don't know. I'll like tweet a picture or something if I get one of those ink box tattoos, and It might be interesting to try out. Maybe they'll sponsor me. I don't know. Subscribe, and then maybe that will convince them to sponsor me. Quits job, becomes audiobook reader. Okay, I might do that. If it pays well enough, but I obviously would have to enjoy it. I don't read enough books either, honestly. Like, that would help me. That would really help me. But yeah, like, honestly, even with talking like, lower and quieter, sometimes like my voice just goes so easily. Like, I'm not somebody who can like really yell for a long time, which was kind of a nightmare when I was doing like video work a lot more often, and directing like little short films, which I have yet to reveal to you guys. That's a video idea for another day. Reviewing some of my old Christian, short films and videos, because that is, oh man, I was on some shit back then. But yeah, I just, at the end of the day of like directing like a little shoot like that, I was just like dead. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to like strengthen your vocal cords or anything, but I gotta move on because I'm still behind. Is your family accepting of your atheism now? I think so. I mean, they're not hostile, but they also like don't seem like they really want to talk about it. I think they're pretty comfortable with, they're used to the whole family being Christians, and, they're like, you can believe whatever you want, just like, this family is Christian. I don't know. It feels kind of like the, what you hear from like Christian nationalists who are like, America's a Christian country, but you can have your own religion too, where it's like, this is what, is the majority, and this is what's dominant, but it's fine if you do your own thing. Just like, don't, we're not going to make it all about you or something like that. Like, so it's like kind of, sometimes it feels passive aggressive, honestly, but I don't know. I'm hoping in the future it'll be kind of a little bit more easy to talk about this stuff, because growing up not having talked about these things like super heavily, it's definitely hard to kind of like get good conversations out of my parents, and my brother and I have some good talks every once in a while. But yeah, it's just like working backwards generationally is tricky. Some background for my opinions. I am Viking living in South America. Nice. That sounds cool. I had a friend who was traveling through South America, and he really loved it. It seems like a pretty cool place down there. But I've heard that like the people there are like super nice. America is kind of a shit place if you're looking for like nice people. Prism religion, Church of the Accepting Rainbow. Gonna run with that. Hell yeah, that's nice. That's cool. I'm sure we can make like a cool little like, well, stained glass, right? That's like basically a rainbow already. That's like, come on. The Catholic Church just stole that from the Prism religion. Lucifer is religious? Is that how you say it? Religious? Religious? Or is it like a hard E? Religious. Your only belief is that God resides within my temples. Gotcha. Is that like your God is like part of your brain, or is it like God is like something else that like interacts with your brain? That's kind of interesting. Maybe we can get some more details on that. We'll be listening, but I have to get back to packing for my trip. Totally fine. There's not much to watch, honestly. Unless I pull out my logo, which I probably should do soon. I think we hit peak viewers. Oh yeah, we're at peak. Hell yeah. 16, 15 maybe? Yeah, let me pull that out soon. Okay, we're going to do like speed mode. I'm just going to knock these out really quick. I feel bad skipping over chats, but yeah, let's just catch up to this, and I'll drop the logo. Good and bad are not verbs nor substantive. Good and bad are terms used. Yeah, I agree with that. I've heard that come up before, and yeah, that makes sense. I think I believe with that. Jake the ASMR atheist. Okay. You're not the first one who has told me to do ASMR. I don't really understand it, and I don't really know how to do it, but hey, I don't know. Send me some money and I'll do that if you're into ASMR. Thanks, Douglas. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Have you had that feeling of sadness to know that so many people who are Christians live and die believing in a God that doesn't exist? It's kind of the other side of Christian views. A little bit, yeah. Although, like, from my perspective, it's not like they have an eternal soul that's at stake if they believe the wrong thing. You know, it's just like, well, you know, maybe they could have lived a little bit of a happier life if they weren't so bogged down with religion. So if anything, it's a little bit easier to accept than a Christian maybe seeing their friends who don't believe, you know, die and having to kind of like live with the belief that, you know, that friend is being tortured forever. Because that seems like something that would be a lot harder to swallow. But yeah, I gotta move on. There's a lot I could say about that. That, I don't know, that could be a video idea. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, D. Have a good rest of your day. I hope your friend enjoys the CBD edibles. Hey, thanks, Native Atheist. It's your brother's birthday too. Nice. It's a good day for birthdays. Apparently this is Obama's birthday as well. I learned that when I was turning 15. That was the same day that he turned 51 a couple of years ago. So I don't know. Random interesting tidbit that has absolutely no use. Okay. I'm gonna let MathPig and Elusive Air keep their conversation going, but I will just skip through that. Nothing wrong with having a chat in my chat. I'm just gonna scoot down the line. We all belong in the prism. That's good. Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I think I got it. I think I'm good. We lost a couple of viewers when I was catching up. And YouTube is still mad at my stream, but it's fine. Okay? It's fine. We're good. Do we want to pull out the logo now? I can pull it out. If one person says yes to logo, then I'm pulling out the logo. I gotta wait a couple of seconds because it's on the like latency, right? Hold on. Water break. Check Matt Parker and his birthday numerology video. He's a mathematician. It's funny. I've heard of numerology, and I've heard it can kind of like be applied to anything. So yeah, if there's like, that'd be funny if it. Okay. I'm gonna look that up. Matt Parker birthday numerology. I'm just gonna like paste that into Google and come back to that when I have a sec. Okay. Yes, logo. Alrighty. Thankfully, I'm using the complicated YouTube stream setup and not the one where it just takes your webcam and says, okay, we're going to just stream your webcam, because I have to show my screen in order to show the logo. So, thankfully, I thought far enough ahead to make that a thing. Okay. I'm going to pull out the full logo with like text at the bottom. And let's go. Okay, we've got two yeses for the logo, so everyone else has been overruled. All right, here we go. Illustrator is opening. I should have exported it as like a PNG image before this. Let me check that there's no like settings that will like dox me or anything. Actually, okay, hold on. I should export this as a PNG because it doesn't look great when it's like framed really close to my art, like the edges of my artboard. So really quick, just gonna turn this. Okay, export as PNG. Hell yeah. Okay, Alrighty, I've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got it. Are you ready? Are you ready for the logo reveal? I don't know, maybe I'll clip this and like put it on my Instagram or something. So I should like make this look official, and I should, is this jazz hands? I don't know. What am I doing? I'm embarrassing myself trying to hype this up. Alrighty. My new logo for Jake the Atheist, well, not new logo, but my logo, because I didn't have one before, is right here. Ta-da! What do you guys think? I really like the icon on the top. It looks fancy and, you know, minimalist, and that it's kind of the style that I like. The text, I might change the font. This one, I didn't change it from the designer that I hired. I just left it the way that they designed it. But the logo up top is, I like that. That's staying how it is. But yeah, this will go on my videos. I think it has a lot of potential. And I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, that's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, hey, there's chat actually like on my stream now. Sick. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to add like a little chat window for my camera only stream setup. The font is Half-Life. I don't know. Maybe a little bit close to it. I don't think it's exactly Half-Life. It looks like it's custom almost. But yeah. Yeah, I agree. The icon is pretty sick. I'll implement this icon and find a font that I like, because this one seems like a little bit too space age-y. But yeah, this is pretty much what it'll look like. It won't look too different than this. Although I might like lowercase the but all caps doesn't look too bad, so I don't know. I'll figure this out later. Hell, hey Ethan, what's up? It's good to hear from you. Thanks for the birthday wishes. It's been a while. Sounds like you've been pretty busy, so thanks for stopping by. I like watching your videos every time you upload though. You're one of my favorites. I don't know. I'm okay. That's enough. I'm not gonna fanboy anymore. We just did a logo reveal. If you just stopped by, and this is what it looks like. It's cool, right? I'll bring this back up later. Oops. Okay. These are just different colors of like logos. Here's a red one. My color scheme is very uncreative. It is the color scheme of YouTube. Specifically dark theme. So like red, white, and then like a couple shades of gray and down to black. So, you know, pretty simple. How do I get out of this? Okay. Actually, here, I'll switch back to my camera. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we can pull that out later if we have different people in the chat. But yeah. Yeah, I like the logo. It's pretty cool. Thank you. I would say I designed it myself, but I didn't. I hired somebody. You'll build me a setup, MathBig. What does that mean? Like for my logo or something, or what is a setup? Because when I hear setup, I think of like a gaming setup, you know, like your components and your keyboard and your mouse. If you'll build me one of those setups, I'll take it, because my stream seems to be like not happy with me. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, it's still pissing me off, because it says my bitrate is 288 kilobits right now, and I have it set in Streamlabs to be like up to 6,000, and they're like, we recommend you use 2,500, and I'm like, dude, I'm like more than double that. Hello. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It might be my internet speed. I had to reboot yesterday because shit was like really messed up. But I hope my internet provider is not like leaving me out to dry. OBS setup backgrounds, intros. Okay, gotcha. Maybe, honestly. There's a couple of like animations that I already have in my mind for my intro that I kind of want to work on. So I don't know, I might design some myself, but if there's any that I'm like, well, I need one, but I don't have any ideas, then I'll hit you up, because I really like messing around with After Effects and stuff, and so I think I'll have fun with that. Also, I want to point this out. I'm gonna plug myself and brag a little bit. I need to find the picture, but I will pull this up. So Streamlabs OBS has these themes, right? And you can kind of like scroll through, and they'll have like these little like almost like stock footage photos, like in the place of, you know, where the webcam would be and that kind of thing, like these example photos. And let me know if this picture looks familiar to you. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to screen. For people, this is like really weirdly specific and like only for people who have used like Streamlabs OBS, but does this picture look familiar at all if you use OBS themes? If it does, then congrats, because I took this picture. This is my picture straight from my camera, and I put it on a website called Unsplash, which is where like a lot of photographers will upload their art, and or not art, but they'll upload their photos, and anyone on the internet can use them for whatever purpose without giving them credit. It's just kind of like a really cool collaborative effort, and I signed up and I have a couple of photos on there. A couple have been featured, and so I don't know, I'm like an official photographer or something. But yeah, that photo has been used in like so many Streamlabs themes as I see them. It's really funny. But yeah, that's very specific and only for people who understand streams, which is probably only Mathfake. So I'm sorry about that. Okay. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Kemalist? Kamalist? There's no God, love from Turkey. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to hear from you. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Gotcha. Okay, skipping through the side combo. You guys all have really cool names and I can't pronounce them. Come on. Okay. Ladislao? Is that how I say your name? I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at the names, okay? Thank you for the birthday wishes, though. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about the Streamlabs template photo, then yeah, it's the first time I saw it, I was like, what? What in the world? That's my picture. And then I just kept seeing them as I was scanning through themes. I was like, oh my God, it was wild. But I mean, I put it up there and it's free to use, so why wouldn't they use it? It was just kind of a funny coincidence. Oh, I did say it right. Oh, thanks. I'm just literally just flying by the seat of my terrible American English, right? Because that's worked out so well as a language. I need some more water. Okay. Yeah. Well, we've been going for almost an hour. I'm not going to stop it anytime soon, but I always worry that like I'm never going to like have enough to say. That's what happened in my first live stream, my Q&A, and I don't know. I'm surprised that I've had so many awesome people chatting with me despite my stream looking like kind of garbage and starting late and my camera looking all funky and like putting me lower than I'm supposed to be. Hello? Scoot. I just keep shrinking in my chair. Okay, that's what's happening. I turn 24 and I just start getting really tiny. I'm an old man. I'm gonna like hunch over like this. I'm just gonna talk like this. How's it going? Okay, no, I don't want to be disrespectful when I'm reading people's comments. I don't want to make it seem like you're the old people because I'm the old person today. Okay. Good day, guys. Love to the United States of America. Thank you very much. We need all the love we can get right now, honestly. Yeah, so I don't know. This turned out pretty well. I'm happy with it. Despite starting late and it's not looking that great, I'm gonna leave it on my channel. I don't care. You know, I posted a video from my phone today talking about how, you know, I just stress myself out and really weigh myself down by worrying about all the details. So I'm just gonna leave this up. If anyone wants to watch it, fine, I'll take it. But if they don't, I'm not gonna care too much. I'll just keep doing my thing. And yeah, I don't know. I'm thankfully I've kind of been on the backside of my creative burnout that kind of happened after, when did that happen? April maybe? And then like May, June, I didn't really post anything. I'm kind of on the back end of that, and I'm excited to record something, you know, a little bit more high quality and get started on that. I may do that even before the end of the week, because I've got a huge list of ideas. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have ideas, you know, stuff that you want me to talk about, totally feel free to let me know, because I'm always taking ideas. And if you just want to hear my perspective on something, I'm totally down to give it. Have I applied for monetization? Not yet. Okay, so I did hit the 1,000, but I think I'm like 750 hours away from like the second phase, not phase, but the second requirement to get monetization. So I'm close, but not quite yet. I think just because my uploads have been really sporadic, that's kind of hindered the amount of like watch time that I've actually gotten, which is fine, because honestly, in the amount of time that I got to 1,000 subscribers, I was stunned. Like, I probably shouldn't be at 1,000 right now. I don't know why I am, especially with this quality stream. Like, hello? YouTube, they're warning about my bitrate. Might as well be saying, bro, you should not be having this many subscribers. Get your shit together. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. I appreciate it. Everybody who's subscribed to me, I don't know. I feel like I don't deserve it, but thank you. You guys are so nice. Make a huge playlist. You know what? I could do that. I do have a playlist on my channel just called videos, which it doesn't have my live streams, but it has all my other videos if you just want to like loop that. I think YouTube will recognize like a unique view maybe 4 times like in a day. After that, it kind of like dismisses them. I think I read that somewhere. But I mean, if you want to help me out with my watch hours, I'll take it. I'll appreciate that, honestly. But yeah, if I'm gonna make any like serious money with ad revenue, I need to be posting more regularly anyway. So it's like I'm not gonna make all that much just off residuals from the videos that I've already uploaded, unless one of them decides to like randomly take off again. But yeah, it's just, you know, slow and steady seems to win the race on YouTube, and I don't know. Just be cool and relevant, which I totally am, right? Oh no, I'm old. I'm old today. Be happy with what you've done. You deserve it. You're a good dude. I appreciate that. Super chats. Actually, no, that makes sense. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like signed up and I reserved, like all the other things that people do, all the other YouTuber things like Patreon and stuff, and I don't have those set up at all yet, so don't send me money. But I don't know. You hit the view time before 600. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, I guess it happens differently for everybody. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know, if I get another video, maybe 2 videos out, I'm sure I'll hit that milestone by then, and then I'll be good to go. And by then I'll probably have YouTube streams figured out, and I can actually do something decent. Maybe we can do like a monetization stream where we test out super chats. Can you send me money to test it out, guys? Hello? No. Well, maybe we'll see. How old am I? I am 24 now. I've been 24 for 8 hours now. I don't feel too different. My knees didn't start popping and cracking and making noises as I was walking down the mountain that I was hiking this morning. So I don't know. It's, in some ways I feel too young, honestly, to be like involved in the atheist community on YouTube, which is weird. Like, but I also feel like I fit in and I relate to a lot of creators, even though they're older than me, which is it's weird. Yeah, I know. I'm a child. I was basically born yesterday, but today is my old day. So, not today. I'll be a baby tomorrow. I'll be a baby if you send me super chats. No, we're not going there. I don't know if YouTube allows that kind of stuff, but yeah, like I think during our Ask an Atheist segment, Ethan, right? You were like you're close to 30, right? And I was like, what, you are? Because I was like pretty sure that we were like really similar in age. I think it's just because you don't look 30. You're just such a, I don't know. People who are 30, I don't expect them to be so smiley and stuff. And you're just like really friendly. And you know, I just assumed that like there was a lot more atheist creators like me who are like younger, but apparently I'm like kind of an oddball. Everybody's like upper 20s and I'm like a couple of years below that. And so I'm like, on the one hand, I'm like, what am I doing here? And then like kind of on the positive side, it's like, well, maybe it's good that I'm like starting early, you know, maybe by the time I'm, you know, in my later 20s or when I hit 30, like, I don't know where I'll be. That might be cool to kind of, not like a head start. It's not a race, but you know, I don't know. I'm definitely fortunate to be like, to have the skills that I've learned and to be 24, I guess. So I don't know. I'm trying to like keep that in mind and I don't know, be a, you know, what am I trying to say? I don't know why I'm asking you guys. You guys don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm just trying to like, I don't know, stay out of my own head. Try not to psych myself out too much, but also trying not to like get an ego or anything like that. Because I hate like YouTubers who think they're the shit. Because like doing YouTube videos is just like so weird. I don't know. I still don't know if I would ever like introduce myself as a YouTuber to somebody. I think I'll always think of this as like a secondary thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's wild. We'll see what happens. Wing Danielle says, no way you're only a year older than me. So, wait, hold on. Did I read the punctuation wrong? No way. You're only a year older than me, so I relate to you a lot. It's good to have diversity. Okay. Gotcha. So are you saying it's not a bad thing that I'm so young? Okay. Gotcha. I think that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? I think that makes sense. Cool. I mean, I guess so, yeah. If whoever can relate to me, I'm happy. I'm happy that people can relate to me. And I can relate to a lot of people too. It is good to have diversity, even though I'm like the most stereotypical white man ever. Okay. Anyone else when they were like my age, like early 20s, still feel weird calling themselves by like adult terms? Like I still like mentally, I don't like, not like mentally as far as like cognition, but like the way I see myself, I still see myself as like younger, like especially like in relation to my parents, like, you know, comparing myself to my parents, I'm like still a kid, and maybe, I don't know. I'm like, it's weird. Someday I'll like actually feel like, okay, cool. I'm like a total like adult man now. But at this point, I'm like still like, I'm kind of in the middle, and it's weird, and I wish it would stop. But also, I don't know how fast I want to leap into the feeling of, yes, I am an adult man now, because maybe that's not a great feeling. Turned 57 last month. Hey, happy late birthday. 57. Nice. Happy birthday. Thank you, John Christian. Nice. I say nice way too much. I do a lot of things way too much. I have all these weird vocal habits that I need to break. You're 64 and can relate to me. Wow. Okay. That probably speaks more to you than to me. Like you've probably got a really wide range of you know, like, I don't know. I'm just over here vibing, and I think you've got some good you've got good taste. Can I say that? Is that arrogant to say? I don't know. You're like 12 still, right? Are you? I don't know if you're 12. Everyone's like at least 12, right? I need some water. Oh, okay. It's warm in here. Like, this was not a good place to pick for our office. Amanda has her desk right next to mine. But in the afternoons, the sun hits this window and just like lights the whole place up, and it gets very warm. The back of the house is nice and cool, and thankfully we're on like a bottom unit in the apartment that we live in, because I can't imagine what it would be like to be melting in one of the top levels. But still, it just gets super warm and kind of gross. We need to get an AC unit for here. The calendar says I haven't been for like 15 years. Do you have like a leap year birthday? Is that how this works? Is that what you're talking about? Or no, yeah, okay. No, I see what you're saying. Okay. So you're thinking that you're 12, but the calendar is like, nah, bro, you're not 12. You're 12 plus 15. Is that it? 27? Damn. Everybody's older than me. It's not fair. Can you guys like wait? Give me like 5 years or something so I can catch up? If only it worked like that, right? If we could pause time, or just like live the same age for like a couple of years. Like, oh man, I had a really bad 20s. Can I like redo my, my 20s? That'd be kind of nice. Like a video game where you can like save and reload. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm finally caught up. I'm good. That's an achievement. Yay. It helps that some people took off, which I guess is, it's not ideal, but like it's I'll take what I can get, honestly. It's really nice to have like so many people still watching after an hour. I don't know. It makes me happy. I still feel like a new guy here, and I don't know why anybody listens to me. But okay, now it just sounds like I'm asking for sympathy, compliments. Enjoy it. Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy. Yeah, I'm simultaneously like trying to slow down and like actually enjoy my life before my body stops working and I'm like old and can't like go out hiking and stuff and do a bunch of things that I like to do, and balancing that and also like trying to progress and like become an adult. Like, we're thinking about like saving up for a house and stuff like that, and like that is, this market is wild right now. Don't get me started on that. But like all these things we're like trying to plan for our future and like make sure that like we're being responsible and not being kids, but we're also trying to still hang on to the part of us that is a kid, but not all the way. Like, I don't know, it's a balance. I felt that when I left Christianity. Like, can I just redo my childhood, teenagehood, please? No? Damn. Yeah. I felt that, honestly. Not so much the childhood. I liked a lot of my childhood, mostly because I probably forgot like all the religious shit that I had to go through. But my teenage years, definitely. I wish I got those back, because I remember all the religious shit that I went through for that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that happened in my teen years that I will make videos about, because I had a wild teen years. If any of you guys have heard Apologia talk about his like Bible quiz experience, I did something very similar. His was obviously like in Canada and churches up there, but like I had some pretty hardcore Bible nerd stuff going on, and that is definitely a video for itself. So that will probably be coming out soon. I don't know exactly when. It's still hard to like put down exactly when I'm going to work on which video in which order. But yeah, I'm excited. I've got things planned, and I feel more motivated than I have in a few months. So look for more stuff from me, and I don't know. I'm just happy to hang out and do whatever. Yeah, definitely check me out on like socials and stuff too. And if you like video games or watching me play video games, watch me on Twitch too, because it's pretty fun. And I'm not as good at reading chat on Twitch. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm getting better at that, trying to like multitask. So yeah, and also I'm saving up for a new camera because this one is like really funky and like not that great. I need one that's a little bit quicker and gives me some like smoother video. So things are improving. I'm working on my channel. What's that squeaking? My chair. But yeah, I'm excited. I honestly, by the time next year comes around, like mid-January next year, that'll be the 1 year anniversary of my channel. I have no idea where it'll be. So I'm just gonna keep doing my thing and see what happens, I guess. And thanks for stopping by. You guys are the real homies. Do I have a Discord server? I kind of do. Not really. I made one, but I'm the only one in it, and I've kind of been like fiddling around with some things. But yeah, I've thought about the idea, and I think it would be helpful, especially for like, meeting more people like me who, maybe are into games as well, because Discord is a great place to play games. Honestly, like I've joined a lot of atheist Discord servers who have like slots for philosophical discussions and like debates and stuff like that. And like, I don't use Discord for that. So like, I might have some room for that, but like, if I do make a server, I'll kind of build it out the way that I would use Discord and like what I like Discord for. Stop squeaking. It's so so loud. But yeah, I definitely could use more friends to play games with, because everybody needs a friend to play games with. I really don't have a huge spread of friends who are online and want to play and stuff, and sometimes I need to be bothered into playing games and taking some time to chill. So yeah, just like, I don't know, I think having like, just a fun place where we can kind of hang out, relax. I have discussions and stuff in there too, but I don't want it to be too serious or like too complicated. I just want it to be, I don't know, kind of chill. My audio is good. Thank you. I'm guessing my video is suffering a little bit more than that, but that's fine. We'll get that next time. We'll take care of that next time. I'm glad the audio is good though. Yeah, I tried to get this mic working as well as I could, and I'm glad something's working. So there, but not ready to I could launch it like in a day or something, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like plan for like everything that I want to use it for before I like announce it or invite anybody to it, which is kind of impossible. Discord servers change over time, so I don't know. But nobody's even asked me about a Discord server either, so that's kind of why I've just been holding on to it. But since you have, maybe I will just get that wrapped up and ready to launch, because I think that'd be pretty fun. Happy birthday to me with a ton of exclamation points. Thank you, Keith. Keith Long last name. That's what I'm gonna call you. Don't worry, I have a really annoying last name as well, which some of you probably already know, because I'm not too private about my last name. It's not like a huge deal if people know my full name, but whatever. I don't know. Like, I know that some people are like, oh, you shouldn't share your full name because like you could get looked up and people might, send you death threats or something. And like, I can see how that would be a case in like certain parts of the country maybe, but I live in Seattle and like it's really chill around here. So I don't know. Don't worry about trying to pronounce it. Well, now, is that a challenge? Do I need to pronounce it now? Okay, should I give it a shot? I'm going to give it one shot, okay? And let me know how close I am. Like a 1 to 10 rating. Score me, like at the Olympics. Is it Dannenfelser? Is it just like the way it seems like it could be the way it's spelled. Popping back in to say happy birthday. Oh, I get an extra happy on my happy birthday. Thank you, Reagan. Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Or swinging back in. Popping in. Hello. Welcome back. How's the law school going? Is that what it's called? I was going to call it like legal school, but no, I think law school is the actual term. Take your time, get it set up well first. Launching before you and the server are ready sometimes ends up a bit chaotic. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know how many people would join, honestly, like first day. There might be a few, but like I think it'll kind of grow slowly a little bit as well. So there might be a chance, but yeah, I'll definitely kind of move that up in my priority list, if that's, something that people would want. It seems like you want that, so I'll give the people what they ask for. Perfect. Oh, I said your last name perfect? Hell yeah. It sounds difficult, but to read it, it's not so bad. Yeah, you gotta like take a second and then it kind of clicks. Yeah. Thank you, B.S. Lewis, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. This is like the most birthday wishes I've gotten on my birthday in like a long time. It's very nice. Yeah. Okay, I missed a comment. Jake HBD from a Viking. What does HBD mean? Happy birthday. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not a Zoomer. I'm not a cool hip kid. Thank you though. It's I feel especially honored to get a happy birthday from a Viking. That's okay. Wow. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by too. Yeah. How long have I been streaming? Hello? Where does it say? I've been streaming since 3:42. Do I just have to like mentally subtract? I don't know. Where does it say on YouTube? Oh, an hour 19. Hour 20 minutes. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to end it anytime soon. We'll give it like 15 minutes or so, probably. I think most of the people I've filtered through who are going to show up. I probably should have made up another post about this on my social media when we went live, but look at me being all forgetful and stuff. I think I'll get better at this too. Like when I take my new logo and like make a 3-minute countdown timer for my live streams, and then like during that time, then I can like tweet about it and make an Instagram post. But like as soon as you go live, then it feels like you're just taking time away from the stream to be like, oh, hold on guys, I gotta like send a tweet and stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. We will improve slowly but surely. Yeah, cool. This has been a good stream, and I don't know, I'm down to hang out for a little bit longer. Keith, gotta get ready for work. No problem. Hope you have a great day. Treat yourself to some cake. I definitely will. Or anything that makes you smile. Well, this is making me smile right now, so thank you very much for stopping by and being so nice. And for having a last name that is seemingly complicated, but not that complicated. That also makes me happy. All right, have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by. Can you guys hear like my mouse clicking a ton in the background? Like I feel like I do it just like nervously, randomly to like occupy my mind. You know when you're like on the phone and you like pace, or you just like look like all over the room when you're like, apparently that's a thing that like is because your brain is like looking for, or it needs some sort of like visual interaction to like accompany the the discussions going on just in your ear. But I don't know, maybe it's just a thing that I do because I like am a gamer. I'm a gamer. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a nice mouse. Can you see it? Does it show up? It's hard to see. It's like in the corner right here. It's a new mouse because my old one broke, but it's a Corsair Harpoon. It's RGB. It lights up cool colors. Yeah, you end up walking all over your house. Me too. I honestly, I got so used to like pacing around. This goes back into my Bible quiz days. I used to do that when I was quoting the verses that I had memorized, because that's really similar, where you're